Why, EA? Why? Why do you want to do us like this? I, I just really feel like you must hate your community. You got to have a deep rooted hate to do something like this. What's up, everybody? It's your boy DC the God. Welcome into Hater Nation. How y'all doing out there, guys? We are going to get into this today, and I'm very upset with this because if you don't necessarily know on how to get a Bitcoin stack or keep your Bitcoin stack, it's by completing one of these sets. You can actually do really well by completing these sets and making a decent amount of coins. But EA has completely just changed the way that they normally always do things, and they're really kind of scaling back on the coins. And let's go ahead and get into what we're talking about here. Normally, what I like to do is when I go into completing these sets, I look at certain sets, and even though they cost a lot of coins, you normally can get a lot of coins back if you do things the right way. So most of the time, I would complete the top set. So when it was the Steve Smith, I completed the Steve Smith in order to get Adrian Wilson back as Nat. Before I completed the Autumn Blast one in order to get, I think, Von Miller back, or one of the cards back, or something like that. Normally, because they give you the cards back as Nat, it works out really well because you can use that card as well as get another card or whatever, get that for the training, and then sell the big card back and make a decent amount or keep a good portion of your stack. So what do I mean? So in order to complete this Javon curse here, you have to put in the Chase Claypool and the Jeremy Chin. Now, the Chase Claypool and the Jeremy Chin are going for about 700k each. So we'll go ahead and check that out really quick. So this is going for 685. And the Chase Claypool here is going for almost 800k. All right, so that's 1.5 M's to complete the Javon Curse set. But what they did before, and they did not do with this one, is they gave you both cards back, plus you got the Javon Curse, plus you got the Javon Curse Nat card, or the not Nat card, but the Javon Curse power up card. But instead of doing that, EA says, hey, people are actually keeping their coin stack by doing that. Let's get rid of one of these players. So when you complete this set, you only get a choice of which one you want. The way that I did the sets, and the way that I've always done the sets, and the way that I've been able to save a good portion of my coin stack is by making these sets and keeping the cards. So let's say, for instance, and I give you an example, you wanted Chase Claypool. You're a Steeler fan, you Steeler themed team, or you just like Chase Claypool, you want him on your squad. What I would do is I would go buy both at 1.5. I will put them into the set. I would get all the players. I would get back the Javon Curse, sell the Javon Curse for 1 million, because he's going about 1 million coins. I would get the training, and normally it's half. So at 97, I think it's 71,000 or something like that. So half of it is 36,000 that you get back. So you would get 1 million coins, 36,000 in training, plus you would get the card. So I would get the card with training ratio. So at 36k, because you always want to talk about your training, at 36k, 36 times 6 equals about 216,000. So that was 1.2 that you would get in value back, and you get the card that you want. We would be able to get our Chase Claypool for around 300k, which means we saved 500k. It's not always about, finding the glitchiest coin making methods. This is literally how I have built a 97 overall team and still able to have 1 million coins, because I look for savings. I look for ways to save and get good players. So like I said before, and I'll show you the one that I completed. I completed 2 of them, but the ones that I completed are actually here. And I'll show you. The one that I completed was the Steve Smith. Okay, I completed the Steve Smith. I got all 3 players back. I yicked all 3 of them for the training, right? I yicked all 3 of them for their training. I got, or not all 3, but I yicked Jonathan Abrams and Joe Montana for the training. And then I used the Adrian Wilson. The current Adrian Wilson card that I have on my team is a Nat card. It is not the actual card, because I don't care if it's a Nat or not. I'm gonna use it, and it's a 99 overall, and he has the most pick 6s on my squad, so he's gonna stay on my squad for a long time. I'm not gonna get rid of him, and if I do, I can get, you know, training for the Adrian Wilson if I want to move on. How you build it. And EA just was like, well, we see what you're doing, and we're gonna end all that. I'm so disappointed in EA for doing that. Now, I wasn't gonna complete the set, but you know, if you are a Jeremy Chin fan, or you know that Jeremy Chin's a good user, you had that ability to get him for like 200K, 300K. But EA is like, no, you gotta pay full price. You only get 1 back. 1. You have to decide which one you want, which means even you can complete it, and you're gonna get minimal savings for it, and you can still get the card. But the problem is I would just rather buy the card for 700,000, and then later in the year, if I want to get rid of the card, it's worth maybe 300K, maybe 200K. I would rather do that than put in 2 cards and get 1 back. Just come on, EA, you got to do better. You got to do better than that. Like, why would you change that? That's how you've always done it. It is literally how I have always saved points. You get, plus you save coins, you get a good player, you get decent training back, and then you can turn that training even into more than 216,000 if you put it into the right set. You open up packs, you do other things, you can make a decent amount. But for them to literally take away 1 when you complete this, like you have to put in 2 and you get 2 players back, you should always get that because it makes sense. It's how you save coins. And if going forward, you like, yo, how can I save coins plus get good players? Look at those top sets. Go into any of them, okay? Go into any of these top sets that you may want to complete. The same thing with the Tariq Hill. I know if you go to the Tariq Hill, you get all 4 players back as Nat. So let's say you just want 1 of them, okay? Yick the rest of them for the training, sell the Tariq Hill. If you want any one of these cards are, I believe, what are they, 96 overall or 95? They're 95, 96. So if you want the Frank card, if you want any of those cards, the same thing with the Super Bowl pass, those are the sets. It may be expensive on the front end, but you're going to sell the card back. Tariq Hill, I believe, is going for like 500K right now. So if you wanted one of these cards, spend the money, even though, I mean, this is expensive. I wouldn't do this set right now. I mean, 300,000. Each one of them are, I don't know, what is he going for? Probably about 160, 170. I think he's the 95. What is he going for? About 170. So if you completed this set, okay, that's gonna cost you 600,000, 7, 8, almost $1 million. You're gonna get back 3 for the training, and you're gonna get 500,000 back for the Tariq Hill if you don't want the Tariq Hill on your squad. That is how you complete these sets. Now, obviously, if you're gonna do this one, it's more for a theme team and you want to keep them all. So you spend $1 million in those, and you can get all 5 players towards your theme team, which is really, really nice. The same thing with the Ndamukong Suh. You can get all of those guys, plus you can get Ndamukong Suh, which is really, really nice for the theme team. But all of these sets come back with the players that you put into it, even back with the most feared. I'm so disappointed in EA for doing that. EA, like, bruh, like, come on, EA. You got, like, why would you do that? Why? I want answers, because that's how you do certain things in the game. That's how you just complete good sets. Is there one for the Ultimate Legend? I don't think so. I don't think there's one for Ultimate Legend, but that's how you complete sets, man. You complete the biggest sets and you take 1 or 2 of those cards, you put them on your team, they're not, you sell whatever's left, you get coins, get training. To me, coin making methods are nice, but saving coins is just as good and getting a good player out of it. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. It is your boy DC. Always remember, embrace the hate and hate everything.